Tonight, live from Frederick Stadium on the campus of Winton Woods High School, Waycross Community Media, the WCM is proud to bring the Week 4 episode of OHSAA football. I'm Jake Williams, and along with my partner, Ben Quackenbush, we can only wonder if these Warriors have another track meet in mind. Now, Ben, last time I saw these guys practice, it was on the first day of two-a-days. But even then, it was clear to Mine Williams and myself that these Warriors are here to make their own brand of boogeyman and have washed their hands of last year's success. Now, the last time Turpin was here, the Warriors used a rainy night and a hammer down to put the Spartans' hopes to sleep for last season at least. Ben, how have things looked around here so far to you this year?
Winton Woods started the season 3-0, coming off win against West Claremont, 54 to 14. Win against Water Hills and Chartwell Madison, and they got a big blow against Water Hills with the injury of Casey Spears. I got to talk to the Turpin coach just yesterday, and his keys to the game are defensive-wise, slowing down the run game when they're on top to go up top. Offensively, they need to move the ball, don't get behind too quick, move the stick, and put points on the board. But Winton Woods is very known to be defensively, only giving up 32 points this season.
Yes, Winton Woods' defense have definitely risen to the occasion, pretty much where they left off last year. Casey Spears was picking it up where he left off last year.
But he picked up a knee injury just last week.
Now, before we go too far, Ben, tonight's officials are Andy Stefik is the referee, Walt Harbison is the umpire, Donald Williams, no relation, is the back judge, Bill Worcester, the line judge, and Dave Coniglio is the head linesman. And these will be your officials about to get this game started. This is band night here at Winton Woods High School. So we see their band personnel. They always give a good account of themselves as we see them on the far sideline marching in front of the kind of sparse Turpin crowd so far, Ben.
It sure is. Winton Woods has a great crowd coming in. And I also talked to Coach Chad Murphy, and he's hoping for another state title run.
Yeah, well, Coach Murphy, one day I was at practice, and he was inspiring the guys, hey, wash your hands, because the fellas were about to eat a meal, I guess. And he's like, wash your hands. Everything was wash your hands. And another thing about wash your hands is they got to wash their hands of what last season's success was. As fine a success as it was, it's up to these guys this year to make their own statement. And they have. And they probably will continue to do so as we see Turpin getting as they take the field. So Winton Woods, they deferred and they'll be kicking off. Turpin is going to be receiving. Okay, so Turpin has guys back there to receive this.
And since Winton Woods is deferring, the Turpin coach said, come into the defense. Turpin head coach said, Winton Woods' defense is very fast and very aggressive. We cannot let them just face off, and we need to be about the run game and move the stick offensively. Even with all their state championship run players last year graduating, they just reloaded and had some transfers to help. The addition of their new quarterback, Vance George, they are very well balanced on offense, and that makes them hard to beat.
Well, I didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Osborne, but I know last year when I spoke to him before the playoff game, he had high hopes for his guys. And as we are getting ready to kick off, and number 87 steps into this kick, in over in, it's going to get hauled in at the 8-yard line. upfield straight north with the ball, and he crosses up to the 28-yard line. Looks like where they'll put it in gear. So 1st and 10 for the Turpin Spartans. So the Warriors' defense, they'll counter with Cameron Jackson, Delaney Massey White, Taryn Macklin, Kenny McConnell III. We'll bring you more after this snap.
The QB, Clark Higgleson, started the first 2 games as QB, but made the move last week to a running back receiver. Sophomore David Neegum made his first start last week versus Little Miami, and you're missing a couple of key players with injuries.
So the first handoff is a give around right in for no gain. Other Warrior defenders are number 9, linebacker Q Williams. 15, linebacker TJ Buckman. Here's the snap, back to pass, and it's off the fingertips of his intended receiver there. That's number 7, George Mackenheimer.
Covering on the play is number 21, Ty Bower.
Other starters on defense, we got Justin Hill, Jermaine Matthews, Lorenzo Hudson, Charles Johnson, and Cameron Calhoun. Rolling out to his left, trying to throw this ball, and it's incomplete. Over Mackenheimer's head. If he could have got it down there to Mackenheimer, Mackenheimer might still be running.
Jermaine Matthews is a Ohio State football commit, and he'll be taking the punt return. He's one to watch up on the returns and most definitely on as a defensive back.
Well, it's him back there now waiting his punt, and the kick is off. Decent kick. It hits at the 33. It takes a Spartan roll. It's going to be picked up by Matthews. He turns. He's up the field. He's over the 20, past the 20, and there's a flag on the play, and it's probably going to go back.
We're looking at a possible block in the back.
That's one thing I'm interested to see this year is how the Warriors team improves on these penalties. As the offense takes the field.
The call with a personal foul head-to-head, 15 yards. And here's the
nice return and head-to-head. See, sometimes the defensive guy can't be responsible for where the offensive guy decides to put his head. Of course, this time, in this case, they are calling it on the Warriors.
This will be the first drive of the season without Casey Spears in the back.
Well, we see number 26 going in the game, which was Spears' number last year.
His Spears, I think, goes 22.
That's Tyler Gooding in the game.
Number 18, Van George.
He'll be started from the 3.
Van George, number 18, slaps his hands for the ball, and they get it to him, and he's muscling inside for respectable
Number 6,
yardage.
James Minor III. Carries the ball for 4 yards.
But no tries to run. Only gets past 1, but not 2 linemen, and gets for a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Give inside again. It's up to the 10-yard line before he's taken down by the Turpin defense.
As I said in the beginning, Winton was known to be a running team since their success with Casey Spears. But for a new running back, for his first start of the season, it's going to be difficult to beat Turpin's defense.
On the stop is number 90, JJ.
Even without Casey Spears, Turpin defense is going to have their hands full if they think they're going to keep the Warriors from turning this into another track meet. George, he's got the snap. Gives inside again. This guy tries to pick a hole, but he's taken down.
James Minor
Looks like the Turpin defense comes in here and gives a good account of themselves.
James Minor had a hole, but just couldn't break that tackle by number 23 of Turpin. Excuse me, number 24. If he found that hole, he was gone. So that's a good stop by Turpin to make it 3 and out.
Okay, so we got the Warriors back to punt. Spartans should come up with good field position. Takes a good Warrior hop. It's picked up and down at the 50-yard line where the Spartans will put it in gear, 1st and 10.
The Warriors got a lucky bounce on that punt. It looked like when he first kicked it, it was going to be coming near the 42-yard line, but I got a lucky friendly bounce by the turf monster and got 18 more extra yards to put the ball right on the 48-yard line, not the 50.
Okay, so they're coming out of here 1st and 10. Turpin, this might be their best chance to put a dent in the scoreboard. They only have to cover half the field. Official timeout on the field. Again, the Warrior Band night, and the drummer definitely came to the show. There's the toss. It's complete out in the right flat, but this guy is hammered. That's number 7, George Mockenheimer. And it looks like he's going to be getting a big workout tonight.
That's what the Turpin coach was afraid of. He knew from the start that Winton defense was very aggressive, and we just saw that with that great tackle by Heisenheimer. Expect to see more of that from these young boys from the Warriors.
So we got 8:34 left in the first quarter. There's the give inside, steps around a tackle, but basically gains nothing. That's going to make it 3rd down. They're calling it 3rd and 10.
So he got that 1 yard back to make it a 3rd and 10. Once again, another official timeout.
Official timeout, though. Coach Murphy, they're saying something to Coach Murphy, and he's looking back. So here we are, Ben, 3rd and 10 for Turpin. Again, if they want to make something happen, this is the play. They got to figure out a way to get somebody else in their offense involved other than Mr. Mockenheimer. There's a snap, straight drop. He's being rushed out of pocket and slammed down for a sack.
Quarterback sack. Number 12, Dylan Nygren. Sack behind the line of scrimmage. And also the 11 on the play. Sack was made by number 99.
Delane Massey right on the sack. That's a sophomore defensive lineman.
Punting, Burley Spartan.
And the highest commit is back at the punt returning spot.
There's a high end over end kick, and
it's going to go
chases
into
over
the
to
end
the
zone.
corner. And that's going to be touchback. It almost caught that sideline.
Woods will have the ball starting on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Warriors offense comes out here to address this 1st and 10 from their own 20. 7:13 left to go in the first quarter.
Winton students come and join the student section.
See what Van George, number 18, this is a junior quarterback.
Coming out of Moeller.
Transferred from Moeller High School. George, he's got twins spit out left. Maybe they're looking to throw this ball.
Vance George looking to catch the defense offsides.
More whistles. I don't know why they would catch the defense offside on first down, but here's George. He's got the snap. He throws his ball. This ball's incomplete. It could have been disaster out there in the left flat. This goes to my idea. If you're going to throw the ball, throw the ball.
On the coverage for the Spartans, number 20, Reed Rosenbrow.
They're lucky to get that ball back.
For Winton Woods.
George pointing out directions again to his receivers. 2nd and 10. George under center. Now he's back out. Pistol turns and gives. Number 6 looking for a place to run.
It's like it's a fumble. They say it's down, 3rd down.
No fumble, no fumble.
Winton Woods got a big break there.
Corns picks up 3 yards, touch the ball to the 23-yard line. 3rd down and 7 for the Warriors.
3rd and 7.
Was a close call right there.
Clock moving.
That was
Timeout. Officials calling.
that reminds me of the Elder Game senior night in 2020.
Turpin.
Don't remind me of that game, Ben.
Of the first half.
See on our replay, the guys down in the truck did a fantastic job on this.
Sports medicine. You ever experienced a break in your action like an injury or muscle
There.
strain? Now the orthopedic experts at Mercy Health to get you moving again. With convenient locations of personalized care and solutions, they're your trusted source to get you moving. Find a provider at mercy.com/.
If this was a state championship game, they would have gone to challenge this call. So Winton Woods get a big break there.
They got a big break there. And they're just going to have to figure out some kind of identity for this particular game.
Hot dogs and sloppy joes.
So Turpin's got to feel good. They got this run game figured out so far.
On the home side.
Ball's on the, 23-yard line. George back there explaining something to Trey Cornish. George straight drop. Here they come after him. This ball's thrown and caught over the middle. He breaks the tackle. He's crossing up to the midfield. He's in Spartan territory, and he's going to run away from this hapless defender for Winton Woods.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Coming back. Coming back.
It's coming back.
It's a flag at the 41-yard line.
What is it? Touchdown. Touchdown. So, with 6:10 left to go in the first quarter here, in Frederick Stadium, we have a score.
And also, Winton Woods doesn't have a kicker, so they also go on 2-point conversions. They don't have a kicker. So they don't have a kicker, so they go for 2-point conversions. It's been like that all
So
year.
they'll be doing a 2-point conversion. So, pending the results.
And they only failed twice.
Well, they're gonna. I don't know. I can't tell them what they're gonna do, but
The two failing 2-point conversions were against Trotwood.
okay. So George looking over at the sideline. This is 2-point conversion. George back there by himself. He's got the snap. He's looking inside
Flicker.
pitch, and that's going to be a touchdown, or excuse me, a 2-point conversion. Where with 6:10 left to go in the first quarter, we have a score here from Frederick Stadium of your Winton Woods Warriors 8 and the visiting Turpin Spartans nothing.
No Casey Spears, no problem for that Warriors offense.
The I'm sure the Warriors would rather have KC Spears, but they got people.
They got thread all over the place.
That's right. So the band gets to play the fight song first time tonight.
Brings back the memories I had during my 4 years of high school.
If the band gets their way, they'll be leaving here needing oxygen for playing that song all night long, huh? Okay, so here are the Warriors looking to kick this ball off. Dan Uma Dambale is going to do the kicking.
Number 13, Lucas Jones. Number 7, George McIntyre are deep for Turpin.
Kick is off.
Number 7, George McIntyre.
Mackenheimer takes it up to the 26-yard line.
Takes the ball out to the 20.
And Turpin started at a similar spot they had during that latest kickoff.
On the stop for the Warriors, number 2, Charles Johnson.
First two possessions for Turpin are 3 and out.
First and 10, Spartans to the 26-yard line.
The pairs to watch defensively are Lorenzo Hudson and Jermaine Matthews are defensively. And Karen McCalhoun as well are three look. All three are defensive backs. And all three are seniors. So those are 3 studs that are losing next season.
Okay, here's the Warriors as the Spartans look to address this 1st and 10. Up the middle, stout defense, may have lost a yard.
Number 15, Clark Hawkasson. Straight ahead, no gain on the play.
So we're calling it no gain.
On the stop, number 57.
Here come the Spartans breaking the huddle. 2nd and 10, they're probably looking to throw this time. Back to pass. Plants his foot, he thinks he's gonna run on it, but their defense is there.
At the 20-yard line.
Turpin only managed to score 9 points this season coming from the last 2 games. 1 touchdown and a field goal.
They were also 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 16 for the Spartans.
3rd and 16, that's a tough number. What's your play call for this? Clock rolling, 4:52. Back to throw. They got him flushed out, and he's going to be sacked down on the 9-yard line.
The O-line for Turpin is gonna have a rough time with that defensive line.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with short passes. That line, they're not going to give him that kind of time to throw. So it's 4th and 26. Brings up the punting unit. 4:15 left. First quarter, and the kick is
Nearly
off.
blocked.
There's the catch. He's in the territory of the Spartans. He's running around guys. Guy's got him down, and he runs out of that arm tackle. Still on his feet down to the 35-yard line. Down the sideline, into the end zone.
And that is what Ohio State is looking for right there. He can run on the punt returns and can look very good defensively. Great committee and recruiting by Ohio State right there.
Well, for the time being, the Windward Warriors need this guy so they can run up a, 3-peat. Yeah, that was some ball carry. Nice block. Do that block.
And that is a touchdown.
Touchdown, it counts. Touchdown.
That's got to be a top 10 on SportsCenter right there. You gotta hit that. You gotta get that ESPN here.
Okay, so Warriors are running Trey Cornish off the field here. Another 2-point conversion set up.
And timeout is called.
Timeout, Winton Woods. That was, in fact, a touchdown by Jermaine Matthews Jr.
You can put this on the highlights right here. I can watch it all day.
That was he was wanting it bad, and that move.
Had him on toast.
Look at that. Oh my. I know who told him how to throw them kind of stiff arms. There's a guy named Mr. Number 28 showed him how to throw them kind of stiff arms. That's right, Jermaine Matthews Jr.
That was a 55-yard punt return by Jermaine Matthews Jr.
Giving the Warrior Band more reason.
Wonder if we'll see another free flicker coming from this quick version, because that was a great play as well. There it is again.
Shovel pass, another 2-point conversion. So with 3:52 left to go in the first quarter here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 16 and the visiting Trojans, Turpin Spartans, nothing.
Gonna be a rough night for Turpin.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough night. It's the last time Turpin was in here was raining cats and dogs, but now it looks like it's going to be goal lines getting crossed left and right. So Ben, what do you think?
Looking good so far for the Warriors. I don't think Turpin can play through this offense, and their quarterback is not getting the time he needs. And they're not getting up at the right time, but that defensive line, and offensive line needs to work on this. Or it's gonna be a punting, or that punter's gonna get some ice on this leg. An ice bath at halftime.
Dan Umadombele steps into this. He's picked up at the 8, running straight north with the ball, and he's down at the 25-yard line, where the Spartans will put it in gear. So 3:46 left to go here. Coach Osborne sends his unit back out on the field. Fakes the throw and he's smothered again. Warriors defense is almost in cruise control.
You gotta know the West Side played very well this week.
So that's gonna make it 2nd and 16. It's a great drop.
Another sack.
Pump fakes and they're on him. He's got no time to collect his thoughts back there.
Hitman for the Warriors defense.
Well, these track meets can be a blessing and a curse. You know, these teams, like even in a heavyweight fighter, they need a good tune-up. And if the stick went on everybody's throat, That's not a good tune-up. That ball looked like it was tipped, but it's caught. Spartan receiver getting up the field, but nowhere near what he needs. Clock down at 2:22.
Lorenzo Hudson has got that tackle. And near, so which Turpin finally gets a completion, but gets tackle, by number 2. Charles Johnson gets a tackle. And only got to the line of scrimmage, 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage. So another punt for Turpin.
This kick is off. This guy's picked this ball up. He's at the 35-yard line, steps around the block. He's up to the 40. And they got him taken down at the Warrior 42-yard line.
And the punt returner was not Jeremy Matthews. That was number 8, Charles Cox Jr.
Carlos Cox Jr. That's a 6 foot, 180-pound senior defensive back. This is what I mean.
Charles Cox Jr. is a receiver. You got the wrong one.
That's a 5'9", Carlos Cox is. 5'9", 155-pound defensive back. These bifocal lines are wearing an old-time eyes out.
If we do with Michigan's going to touchdowns, they're looking at a 4-possession game. And only the first quarter.
Vance George with the snap, he's back to pass, throws this ball down the near sideline.
Almost made a great
Off
catch.
the hands of number 5, Traymar Harris. See on the replay, George is showing where he wants to throw that ball a little bit more now. He sees he's getting good protection. Vance George got the snap, throws this ball to the left flat, it's complete. Guy runs out of a tackle and he's knocked out of bounds. Not till he gets up to about the 48-yard line where it'll be first down. See on the replay, George wasted no time in getting that ball out. That's number 8, Carlos Cox.
There's a hold on Winton Woods.
Okay, so here comes that ugly penalty again.
So far this season, Turpin has given up 77 points coming into this game.
Yeah, well, Turpin didn't expect that to improve coming in here tonight. Well, maybe they did, but here's George. Back to throw.
Look at a
Ball's thrown kind of like on a fade, but overthrown.
And that pass was intended once again for Tamar Harris.
.105 left to go here in the first quarter.
So the first third down for the Warriors since the first drive of the ball game, approaching the last minute of the first quarter. Looking at the coach for the play.
Vance George sends number 82 in motion.
And it's got a first down and more.
This ball's caught. Far sideline, and he's still on his feet. Good aggression. That's going to be 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Warriors. Clock moving down to 35 seconds. There's George. Gives to Cornish. Cornish breaks out of a tackle, still on his feet around left end. Busting dudes over.
You're going to be seeing a lot of stiff arms and trucking in this game.
You see what now, Ben?
2 stiff arms, another stiff arm. You got 4 stiff arms.
That's just
5
running.
stiff arms.
He snowplowed that guy. And there's the last play of the first quarter. Looks like they got him stopped short. So after 1 quarter of play here from Frederick Stadium on the campus of Winton Woods High School, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 16 and the visiting Turpin Spartans nothing.
Now at the start, that Trav Murphy really won. Got 2 touchdowns in 3 possessions.
Yeah, well, again, it's good that they're beating up on people, but at some point they need a good tune-up. I know these guys are playing like they mean business, like they're not reading the newspaper every day. But they got to have somebody to get them ready for Milford and Anderson. I think they got Kings pretty much demoralized from the way they went up there and did Kings last year. I really do. But time will tell. So we got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Okay, so George looking to address his 3rd and 1. At some point, George has to figure out what he can do with the ball and his feet. Gives to Cornish, and he runs through everybody and nobody.
Oh, what a great tackle.
Nice grab to stop Cornish from scoring.
Got him on his heels. A touchdown saving tackle.
And we see the blocking here. He had a pulling tackle.
Found that wide open
Number
hole.
72 pulled and just opened everything wide open there. There's George with the give to Cornish again. Trey Cornish, he transferred in from Mount Healthy. George in the pistol, waiting for the snap.
Looks like it's going to be another play to Trey Cornish, number 0.
Ball's caught in the right flat. He runs around a block and he runs to an arm tackle. Still on his feet, but they finally get him down at the 15-yard line.
If he got that stiff arm, he would have been gone.
Nice block by Khalil Ollinger over there to spring this guy loose on that first down pickup.
Back to
There's
Cornish.
Cornish with the ball, but he runs into a big pile of defenders. where they got him stopped for maybe a yard loss.
Turpin is now, ever since the trade corners almost going to the house, they have figured out that run game.
Yeah, well, something else will go wrong for Turpin if the Warriors play their cards right. This is George at some point. He completes that pass, and it's caught at the 10, and he rumbles down to about the 1 yard line.
He looked like he's going to be sacked, but he got the ball to number 82. Is to Le'Veon Waters, the tight end, as a junior.
See, Winton Woods can be absolutely dangerous if they start using the tight ends more.
Official timeout.
Okay, so officials wind the clock back up again. It's first and goal at the 1, they're calling it. 9:35 left to go in the half. George gives the corners.
And it's gone.
And Cornish busted in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's number 6.
That's number 6.
Robert Carson.
James Minor the third.
Oh, that's the wrong roster.
That's James Minor third. 5'10", 195 pound. Senior running back.
We're going to see a running clock in the first half.
So here are the Warriors. They will try the extra point, sending Dan Umadombele out there for it.
For the first time this year, it's going to be a PAT.
Holds down, and that kick is up, and that kick is no good. So the Warriors are going to have to walk away with a 22-0 lead over the Spartans, with 9:26 left to go in the half.
So the first PAT of the year for the Warriors is no good.
See, the Warriors just have assumed air about this, that we got this, but you still don't want to quit.
Which was 8 points away from making it to a running clock.
So if they start this at a running clock, you ought to be home for the Happy Gilmore all-nighter, huh?
I can't believe you still remember that, man.
And that kick is picked up at the 2-yard line. He's running straight north or south, in this case with the ball, but a host of Warriors special teams players on him. 9:18 left to go in the half as the Spartans come out and put it in gear. See, the Warriors season this year, Ben, they're kind of almost like last year. He's almost playing this like a gangster movie. And these guys, every time they face the Warriors, they're a bunch of dirty rats. And they will take care of business. There's the give inside, number 7 with the, oh, that's not number 7, that's
The play of the game ended. The play ended right at the 33-yard line.
See, on the replay, they got good blocking that time.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 1. Cameron Calhoun.
Clark Helgeson, that's number 15 with that carry. 6', 200-pounder. Now, number 15, Helgeson will be staying in the game. They got trips right. Offside Warriors. It's number 95 that jumped. Cameron Jackson. As the refs step off this penalty. Yeah, Ben, I think I saw somewhere where they're going to have a sequel of Happy Gilmore. Did you see that? They're going to have a sequel of Happy Gilmore.
They are? Are you playing with me, man?
No, I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where. But now, let me ask you this. How do you feel about Kill Bill marathon? That set of films will always have a special place with me because that's me and my son Kevin watched that. Basically, it's the last thing he did before I put him on an airplane. He was leaving on a jet plane.
It's not. It said about last year. They got green light, but I don't think they got it cast.
Okay, so here's the Spartans up here on this 2nd and 8. Man in motion, there's the give to them. Jet sweep, but Warriors, you're not going to beat the Warriors to the edge. I don't care who you are.
The Turpin Spartans are turning to the run game, trying to find holes and put a point on the board so that quarterback can get enough time to get the ball off.
Yeah, see, there's way too much penetration in that interior line. And Jermaine Matthews Jr. just cleaned it up. Spartans with trips left on this 3rd down. 8:07 left in the half.
But then wasn't got a blitz.
Here comes Matthews. And he gets rid of the ball. So that pass is incomplete, bringing up a 4th down and 10.
You're going to get an ice back for that kick, that punter, so he's going to be on the field all half.
Yeah, the idea is to have a punter and not need him than need him and not have him, huh?
The punter for the Warriors hasn't been out since the first possession.
Okay, so the Warriors are going to send the man back to return this punt. Here's the snap. Kick got off.
He muffed it.
Well, it's muffed, and it looks like it's going to be a scramble, and it's picked up by Winwood's Warriors. And it looks like number 20, Adi Kiwa Jr. That was a saving tackle. I mean, a saving recovery. You know, they got to tell the Warriors special teams, don't get sloppy just because we got this lead here. So here comes Turpin on defense. It looks like they're going to try to force the action here a little bit. Maybe try to get a big play off before halftime. Van George steps back from under center. Now he's in the pistol. Turns and gives to. This one he breaks loose. Reach back and stiff arm this guy. Cornish is going to be in for a touchdown. Nobody touched him all the way.
Get that running tackle and
That's what you want to see if you're the Warriors. And now it's time to get some clean shirts in this game. Look at that. Nice hole. Yes, sir, indeed. Our guys in the truck and on the crew, they captured that. They captured every bit of the essence of that play.
Going for the 2-point conversion.
2 points away from a winning clock.
Oh, running clock? Yeah, well, they're going for two. They're going for two. There's corners with the give. There's question marks if he got in. No one's in.
It is.
They're calling it. He scores, so that's the 2-point conversion. So with 7:34 left to go in the half here, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 30 and the visiting Turpin Spartans 0. Yeah, they have really done a good job with these guys. You can tell that they got their head on, that nobody's sitting back resting on laurels, and these guys are just dropping the hammer.
Dropping the hammer down.
I thought that maybe, of course, I'm looking way back, there was a time in the distant past where Turpin gave the Warriors some trouble, especially on their home field in the playoffs. But these guys don't remember none of that. Okay, so here's Dan Umadambale here to kick this ball over to the Spartans. And refs whistle this ball and play. Umbale into the ball. Low end over and kick that's going to reach the end zone.
Turpin will take the ball on its own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Spartans.
Okay, so it looks like the Warrior Band began to embark on their visit to the other side of Frederick Stadium, that is. There's the give in the backfield, and Warrior defenders come up, and I don't know what he's trying to throw that flag for. Okay, that's on Turpin.
On the stop for the Warriors, number 21, Ty Bowen. Penalty flag on the field, holding on Turpin.
They'll be accepting this penalty.
That penalty
No, they
will be
declined it.
refused. It'll be 2nd and 10, Spartans.
Okay, so here's the Spartans when to put this thing back in gear. Back to throw, looking to throw. This
And that
ball
was nearly picked off by
incomplete.
Jermaine Matthews.
Nearly picked off.
Pass was intended for number 7.
Jermaine Matthews.
Coverage on the play by number 7, Jermaine Matthews Jr. It'll be
Turpin catches the break.
10 for Turpin.
Nearly 36-0.
Yeah,
He tipped it.
So we got this 3rd and 10, 7:01. I think both these quarterbacks, well, not the Winton Woods quarterback, George, he doesn't have to do it, but this guy needs to prove he can run the ball if need be. There they go, and they nail him. And that's almost
nearly
intercepted.
picked off once again.
Pass is incomplete. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, he could be feeling that hit tomorrow morning.
Down.
So the Warriors take over on downs.
Carlos Cox Jr. Punting for Turpin, number 20, Reed Rosenblatt.
So Turpin's is looking to punt his ball. Warriors got a man back. There's a kick, low kick. Pick it up. Straight up to the near sideline. He's hit hard and thrown out of bounds at the Warrior 46-yard line.
Tackle made by number 64, Colin Helzer. Number 58, Zane Plattner. Made the stop at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, these defense and special teams of the Warriors, I mean, they got good coaching. You can see that.
And George, the quarterback for the Warriors.
And I just don't know what has been being said to these guys, but they've got a perfect balance of what they should have between what they know in their mind and what they can do on the field. This ball's caught in the right flat. Now he steps around defenders. Now he's going to try to force his way down the sideline. They finally get him out of bounds about the 32-yard line.
You might be seeing the second strings coming on second half, like a JV kind of team.
Well, you need to. I mean, this is why you got a good team year in and year out, because your players are getting a lot of playing time in real ball games. Look at this guy Cox. There's the give, trying to get outside, but he's able to pick up 3. A lot of muscle.
Tackle made by number 33, Louis Schneider. Also tackle made on play by number 58, Zane Plattner. Pick up a 5 on play, 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 now, Van George. And pistol. There's the give. Trying to find his way, but again, the Spartans have stiffened up.
For the first time in a while, Winton would find himself behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 6 with the ball carrier, James Miner III. Loss on the play of 1 yard. 3rd down and 6.
Only man to lose 1 yard, so that's good news for the Warriors rushing game.
Well, they got to get some, they might as well cross the goal line again. But at some point, they need to see if this guy can kick a field goal for him.
He can kick a point after. Do you think he can go long range?
They may need that field goal at some point. Yeah.
It'll be 4th down.
And they're going for it.
19-yard line.
Okay, so
29-yard line.
yeah, this is, you would go for this either way. Something tells me that Vance George has been told not to try to run the ball. Unless he's running for his life. Wait a minute, he breaks away. There's going to be a flag down, and it's probably going to be a hold.
Number 18, Van George, tackled at around the 30-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. Tackle made by number 58, Zane Plattner.
.444 left in the half.
For the first time in the first quarter, the Warriors are failed to put points on the board.
There's George looking to throw.
I said the first time in a while.
I think these guys can tell that George doesn't really want to run the ball even if he needs to. He's Straight drop, but oh my goodness, nice save. He's got the pass caught, and he's got a blocker in front of him. He gets around left
He's going.
in.
But that's out of bounds.
You see Turpin come up with a good play there.
Big pickup on the Spartans. On the place on the 37-yard line of Winton Woods. First and 10, Spartans.
The best the best gain for the Turpin Spartans is right there.
Oh yeah, that's their best play today. That didn't get called back. This ball's caught. Left flat again, and he muscles to the 40-yard line of the Warriors. You know, something tells me this Warrior defense is proud of any shutout that they can come up with, too.
Second down and 3 for the Spartans.
As we see the Warrior band matriculating their way across the field. Back to throw.
We want that scrimmage.
They're in on him. They got him down for a sack.
That's about a 15-yard loss.
That's number 95, Cameron Jackson. A 6'2", 235
17-yard
pound
loss.
junior D lineman.
A sack by number 95. Number 95 is number 95. Cameron Jackson.
Okay, so here's the Warrior defense dressing this 3rd and 13. They want to put their foot down right here now. Rolling out to his right. Throws his ball. It's caught by number 7. That's George Mackenheimer. Number 44, Donald Robinson Jr., or excuse me, the second is in the game. That's a freshman D lineman, 5'10", 220. There's Turpin looking at a 2nd and 8.
It's in his own blitz formation.
Clock moving, 2:15. There's the throw over the middle. Defender comes up on the ball, but the catch is made at the 20-yard line by the Spartans.
It looks like the Turpin Spartans are going to get some points on the board heading into the locker room. They're in the red zone.
Turpin trying to score, 1:57 left in the half. Trips left. He's going to play. Oh, they're going to get him. They got him. No gain. It's number 57 on that tackle. That's Kenny McConnell the third. 5'10", 235-pound D lineman, senior. Okay, so here's Turpin up on the ball. Number 15 in motion. Pass over the middle, it's caught.
And it's in the end zone.
And he breaks free for a touchdown. Broke that tackle and scored.
Turpin will not be getting shut out.
That's Mackenheimer. He's been getting pretty much all the big plays for the Spartans today. Well, Ben, it looks like the Warriors are going to have to start that quest in the second half. The kick is...
It's no good.
No good.
Kick is no good.
So with 1:30 left to go in the half here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 30 and the visiting Turpin Spartans 6.
Here's the replay of that touchdown.
As we see the night sky approaching Frederick Stadium.
Now here's the replay of the touchdown.
That's all right. I mean, they need to see that if they're not on their game, people can score on them. So the Spartans are going to be kicking off. Who's back to receive this kick for the Warriors? Kick is up. Picked up by number 8, Carlos Fox.
He's still up.
So Carlos Cox makes his way down the field. Picking up good yardage.
First and 10, Winton Woods, right around 30-yard line.
Carlos Cox Jr. is another weapon that these future opponents have to think about. The Warriors offense out here. Their own 40, 121 left to go in the half. Vance George straight drops, throws this ball to the left flat. There's Carlos Fox again. Carlos Cox Jr. 1:13 left to go. Turpin better be careful. Yeah, they're on the 50. Nose of the ball's on the 50. George, straight drop. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's running left and throws against his body. They're calling it a completion.
What a catch by
Number 82, Laville Waters on the grab. See on the replay, George was able to buy enough time with his feet. You know, you don't necessarily have to pick up 30 yards, but if you could just buy some time.
they call it incompletion.
Oh, they're calling that incomplete?
There it is.
Okay. So they're calling it 2nd and 10. Basically a minute left to go. Vance George, straight drop again. Throws his ball over the middle.
That was
The
complete.
official ducks his head. Just perfect.
Pass is complete to number 82, Laville Waters. First down.
Laville Waters.
20-yard line.
6'2", 215-pound junior. And again, thank you, Mr. Official, because you ducked out real nice. George, straight drop, throws his ball off the shoulder
There is a pass
of
interference.
the defender. They're gonna
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number
They put the ball right directly into 1.
Penalty flag on the play.
pass interference against the Spartans. That's right.
Yeah, clearly. Couldn't miss it. But the ball is from spot of the foul.
36.4 seconds in the half.
Ball will be placed on the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Warriors.
Okay, so here's the Warriors addressing this 1st and 10 with 36.4 seconds. George straight drop, throws this again in the corner, but miscommunication. Receiver broke the wrong way.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Winton Woods.
So the Warriors looking at this 2nd and 10 play here. They got Trey Cornish back there. Something tells me with these trips right, he's just going to go ahead and give it to Cornish. Now he's rolling to his right. He's looking to throw. This ball's thrown way out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Incomplete intended for Kirill Bollinger. On the coverage for Turpin, number 24, Ben Schroeder. Third and 10 for the Warriors.
So the Warriors come out here looking at 3rd and 10. Trey Cornish in the backfield. There's the fake to Cornish. Throws his ball in the end zone. Incomplete.
Will we see a field goal or will we see the offense?
Carlos Cox Jr.
And okay, they're going to go for it. Nope, they're going to be the field goal unit.
They should go ahead for a field goal and give Mr. Umadombele a chance.
Number 87, Dan Umba. Into attempt a 26-yard field goal. 26-yard field goal by
So this is going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Dan Umadombele waiting for the snap. It's a high snap, but he gets the hold down. And that kick is good. So with 17.6 seconds left to go in the half from here at Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 33 and the Turpin Spartans 6.
So when Turner gets the ball, we might see him take a knee and go right down to the dressing room.
They might as well, but probably won't.
The best they're gonna get out of it. If they don't, it's gonna be possibly a run. So they don't have the quarterback doesn't have that kind of arm, but they proved me wrong in the last drive of that kind of rushing down the field that quickly.
Well, Turpin needs more than one weapon, and this so far, George Mackenheimer is their weapon. But if the Warriors defense has no one else to consider, that won't be enough. As we see the Warriors special teams. This way Dan Umadombele can feel good about himself. You may need him. This is a squibber. Takes a nice high bounce and another high bounce. This could be trouble. And that word special teams is all over him. That's number 15, Clark Helgeson.
So it's gonna be one more play after this half.
Stop at the 22-yard line.
Most I can see is, as I said, take him a knee.
Lamar Jones. First and 10, Spartan.
We could say this game's the nail in the coffin.
So we got 12 seconds left to go here, man. What's your play?
I'll just take a knee and just get the heck down to the dressing room and give my parents some yelling to do.
And he's hammered. Look at that. He's just abused. As we see the time tick-tock on down at 0-0. So that's going to be into the first half from Frederick Stadium here on the campus of Winton Woods High School, where we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 33 and the visiting Turpin Spartans 6. Waycross Community Media will be back with more after halftime.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
In 2021, Lil Nas X won the Billboard Music Award for Top Rap Song for Industry Baby. 7th grade band. And give another round of applause for the 8th grade band.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit.
I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life.
I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together. I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field.
If I play sports for my school,
If I play sports for my school,
If I play sports for my school,
I will learn how to be a leader.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Now, in the second half of the Warriors game tonight, they want more of the same. Numerous players on both sides of the ball are making their presence felt. The D is on schedule to be the boogeyman once again. Now, as Halloween fast approaches, Coach Murphy has the team playing in mid-season form. It must be noted so, Ben, what have you seen in the first half that you can kind of preview us about the second half as we see the Warriors getting ready to take the field?
So the Warriors are mostly on the ground. They have 15 attempts, 15 rushes, going for 100 yards with 14 minutes and 27 of possession time, as well with the Turpin Spartans. 15 rushes going for 8 yards with 9:33 possession time. Passing yards for Winton Woods is 165, and for the passing yards for Turpin is 85. Vance George on the run, at the pass, 16 attempts, 8 completions, 165 yards, 1 touchdown, and 77 was his longest throw.
It just doesn't look like Turpin is going to have enough to even give the Warriors a workout. But the Warriors always got to be working on improvements. There's other teams that are watching these films. And if I was somebody watching these films...
And they're going on a onside formation.
This ball is dropped. And he is rudely thrown out of bounds. That's number 8, Carlos Cox Jr., number 5'9", 155 pounds. Senior.
He's going to get away with an unnecessary roughness.
Oh, that wasn't unnecessary roughness, was it?
He got lucky to get away with one.
So here we are, 11:55 left to go, third quarter. George hands off. Trying to get outside, but the Turpin defense is up for the occasion. That's number 6, James Minor the third. It's a second and 8. Looks like the Warriors gonna run this ball. No, they're not. They're gonna throw this ball. Almost nice
got a one-hander.
Almost made a nice one-hand grab.
Tim right here at almost with a SportsCenter top 10 highlight reel right there.
That's Traymar Harris, 6'1", 185 pound, junior wideout.
3rd and 8 for Winton Woods.
I want the Odell Beckham one-hander.
So Winton Woods facing this 3rd down and 8 play. Turpin showing pressure. They get in there, but nice tip, but he slipped as he was trying to make the grab.
And Winton Woods get their 3rd 3 and out.
So they'll have to punt.
Carlos Cox Jr. 4th down and 8.
4th and 8, 11:01 left in the third quarter.
Cameron Calhoun.
Cameron Calhoun will be taking the punt.
For the Spartans, number 7, George McIntyre.
Nice catch on the snap. Calhoun puts his foot to it and hits on the 46 and bounces. Wait a
fumble.
minute, that ball's loose.
Which one said they have it? And they got
Winton
it.
Woods comes up with that muff punt. And tonight's game, those punts like that have been trouble for both teams.
Yep, he's out. He's out.
Never, yeah.
He's out. Yep. Ball's
That's,
out.
number 20 on the recovery, that's 80 Guywa Jr. So here Turpin thought they had the word stopped. Now the Warriors are in their territory. George waiting for the snaps, got a man in motion. Straight drop by George, looking to
Go with a Hail Mary.
Down the
We're ready to
far
move.
sideline.
He got it.
That ball is
Incomplete.
incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Nearly caught by Tamar Harris.
Looks like Harris tried to make the adjustment.
On the coverage for Turpin, number 20, Lee Rosenbrown.
And that's our decision.
If he could have hit him in stride, or it would have been 6.
32-yard line.
2nd and 10. George looking over Coach Murphy. In the pistol, he's got the snap. He gives the corners. He's running around left end. Gets past one guy.
Trying to jump over him.
Tried to make the leap, but just couldn't get too many more. So he
Maybe got to the
picked up 3.
Nearly got to the line of scrimmage. And does get to the line of scrimmage.
It's like it's going to be 3rd and 10.
That jump saved him a 3-yard loss.
It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Okay, 3rd and 5.
He got a 5-yard gain. I'm sorry. So he did get a positive yard gain. Hopefully Winton Woods can take advantage of that muff.
Here comes Turpin with pressure.
And he does not get the first down.
It's a blitzer
He got
tried
it.
to run
He's
it down.
up.
Wow. This blitzer tried to run that play down from the backside. Trey Corners, able ball handler tonight. Yeah, he will lower his shoulder. Winton Woods is always plays bigger than they are. This guy Corners, you know, I'm sure he's sticking solid, but he's running guys over. There's George with the snap. Give the corners. He stiff arms this guy going through the hole, but they're going to have him stop for very little gain. 9:20 left to go.
I was talking to Casey Spears at halftime, and Casey Spears told me he has torn his ACL and out for the year.
And I'm sure he will be with the team every step of the way. He'll be their biggest cheerleader.
He's got offers from Kentucky, Cincinnati, and I forgot the third one. So the quarter soon begins a lot of game time.
Straight drop. Ball's caught. Runs around would-be tacklers, and he's inside the 10-yard line to the 7.
What a great slam by the Warriors. Tamar Harris on a great slant route and gets into the 8-yard line for a perfect goal.
Tamar Harris. They got plenty of people to take care of ball handling duties.
He's been the number 1 target for Vince George in the opening minutes of the second half. We might be seeing a running clock or 8 yards away from a running clock.
See what they come up with. George gives to Cornish. Cornish runs through the hole. It looks like he's going to be about a yard short of the goal line. Well, here we are, 2nd and goal. George has a snap. He gives to Cornish. He muscles in there.
And Cornette got his 2nd touchdown of the game.
See on the replay here where Cornish says, I'm going straight through this guy's chin strap. And that's what he did. Number 50.
And start the running clock.
Dan Umadombele's out there to split the uprights once again. 7:43 left.
He's 0 for 1 on PAT, but 1 for 1 on field goal attempts. And it's blocked.
That one is blocked. So with 7:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 39 and the Turpin Spartans 6.
Turpin, 6. We are now under a running clock. Under a running clock rules. At halftime, Wyoming 21, Indian Hill 7. In the 3rd quarter, Trinity 10, LaSalle 3. At the half, St. X 28, 10 out of Indiana 3.
Is one a penalty?
Kicking off for the Warriors number 87, Dan Umbra.
Okay, here we go with this kick. It's up. Gathered in on the 5-yard line by Turpin. Straight ahead, he skips out of a tackle. Decent yardage up to about the Turpin 27-yard line. And before we conclude this ball game, I just want to mention the chain gang, the chain crew for the Warriors. And that's Chip Wilson, Gerald Bailey, Rick Bedford, Chris Omo, Jeff Kelly, and Derek Wright, Mr. Wright on the chains. And Turpin, we see this number 15 for Turpin.
It was a homecoming proposal. It was a homecoming proposal.
Okay, so here's Turpin. Here's the give. And he runs through a tackle outside the far sideline, picks up a first down. And just as that play was developing, I believe I saw a bat flying around above the heads of the wedding couple or the wedding crew. Running to his left. Ball
almost
incomplete.
Caught.
Signing the award. On the couch for Warriors, number 1, Cameron Calhoun.
Cam Calhoun, nice play on defense.
Turpin's on second. It's going to be looking like a pass on second down.
There's a give. Try to skip around tacklers, but no gain. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Number 9, Keith Williams, and number 14, Josh Thompson. And made the stop for the Warriors. 10
Third and 10 on this. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. Devin Nigham waiting for the snap. Picked up a decent yard.
Turpin on the run game has managed to get 8 yards on all rushing. Clark Helgason has 58 rushing yards on 7 attempts. Charlie Feltman has 1 yard on 1 attempt. David Nygum has 7 attempts on negative 51 yards.
They're in on him, forcing the throw for the run for his life. That pass is incomplete, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Spartans. So we see special teams coming in the game. I see number 66 out there. That's James Mays Jr.
It looks like they're going for it.
6'2", 290 pounds, O-lineman.
No matter the score line, Turpin's going for it.
Well, they can go for it if they want.
There's no punt returner.
No, there's the give. Cornish looking what he's going to do, but he can't find a spot. Now it
He's
jumps
gone.
out. That's not Cornish. That's number 6.
He's gone.
James Miner the third. He's breaking
Hey,
free,
Cornish.
and he's going to
Remember
score
that
for
Cornish.
the Warriors. That's a touchdown. James
Miner
the
has
third.
a touchdown to his name. That is his.
So
Find it.
just like we suspected,
James Miner's second touchdown of the game.
Ben, it looks like we thinking the Warriors might turn this into a track meet, and that's what they turn this into, a track meet. And number 6 takes him to the land of 6.
The Turpin cheerleaders have nothing to cheer about.
The hole is down. That kick is up, and that kick is good.
The Turpin cheerleaders have nothing to cheer about. All the West cheerleaders are dancing.
Well, you and these cheerleaders, Ben, what's going on?
I'm done doing high school. On college.
You gotta be careful, Ben. You told me you're gonna be 21 here in another day.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. James Miner, a major hurt on the Spartans.
Turpin's hoping they can get home. They want to get home really fast. This thing can go way and get worse.
Looks like Siemens Hospital Company is going to be proud of their sponsorship of Warriors. Jake Sweeney, no problem sponsoring Warriors. Okay, so here come the Warriors as they spread out for this.
And the clock is running once again.
You see the Warriors got a quarterback warming up. So that is probably going to be it for George. This guy runs up and catches this and scoots his way up to about the 18-yard line before he's shoved out of bounds. So here comes the Warriors defense.
On the play for the Warriors, number 10, Ryan Anderson. Number 30, Richard Bedford. Ball's placed on the 20-yard line. First and 10, Spartans at the 20-yard line.
Okay, so here come the Spartans looking to get some respect out of this. And inside, someone lost a helmet. And he's going to have to come out the ball game for a play. Cameron Jackson, number 95, lost that helmet.
Penalty on Winton Woods.
What's this penalty on the Warriors? You know, both of us made a statement how the Warriors are getting better controlling penalties, but we see in the first half they had 4 penalties for over 50 yards. They got to get even better. Than, you know, but as long as they're playing solid ball on both sides, special teams, I think you're going to be seeing these guys playing around Election Day again this year.
Yep.
You think?
Another state run? I think they can do another state run.
Oh, yeah. Nice pass, caught, muscling his way, stayed on his feet.
Winton Woods is the best team in D2 and 7th in Ohio.
Do you think there's any... And see, I have a hard time with this concept of a track game. You can't, it's on your schedule. So how do you track? Here's the give. Runs through a hole, but Warrior defenders are there to close it up. That's number 9, Q Williams, putting a stop to that.
The end of the third quarter, it is your Winton Woods Warriors 46 and the visiting Turpin Spartans 6. The run cup will continue in the fourth quarter.
And as we begin the fourth quarter, we have the Harvest Moon making its appearance. We don't have any fog, but we have that full moon. That's the boogeyman full moon, isn't it? So Ben, you say somebody down there was proposing nuptials? You say someone was proposing nuptials down there?
No, they were right there. Right by the white shirt.
Oh yeah? It wasn't that bald-headed guy, was it? Okay, so they got the clock rolling for the fourth quarter at 11:55. Another whistle.
It'll be first and 10. Turpin.
Turpin up here addressing his first and 10. It's going against the Warriors.
Offside flag on the Warriors. First down and 5. The Spartans.
Turpin came out.
There's the snap. Pass is complete. Defender's trying to come up and make the stop, but to his credit, this Turpin receiver was able to fight his way for a first down.
First down, Turpin at the 40-yard line.
So Turpin at the Warrior 40-yard line. Devin Negum trips right, straight drop, looking to throw. They flush him out the pocket. He tucks it and runs. He runs, gets up respectable yards. Looks like he's picked up about, what, 8 yards?
On the right, number 12, Darren Winton. Number 6 on the right. Second down and 4.
It looks like some of the JV players are on for the Warriors. Those varsity players deserve a good rest.
Here we come, flag. This is where Turpin knows that this is a good, legitimate chance for them to get points on the board.
No matter how, it doesn't matter if they get the point. It's going to be now. Turpin's just playing for pride. If they get points on the board, this game is nothing but over for Turpin.
It's still over, yeah. Nice hit on the defense, by the defense. That's number 57, making part of that tackle. Kenny McConnell III, 5'10", 235-pound senior. Turpin would like to see some more points. Throw incomplete.
And let's drop.
It's number 7 again, George Mockenheimer. Third and 10. Come the Spartans. Devin Negum trips right, throws his ball deep.
And he's gone.
Down the numbers, that's a touchdown.
He dropped it.
He dropped that ball. I gotta get some new glasses. That man dropped that ball. It's
wide open, nothing but daylight, and he drops it. Sports Center, not top 10. Yeah, I don't know how.
At the 29-yard line.
I probably unplugged it because I stepped on it.
Offside on the Warriors.
looks like we see another
Here it is.
clean shirt.
Call home now to ensure your ride is here.
Number 30 coming into the game for the Warriors. That's Richard Bedford, 5'7", 150-pound senior DB. Looking to throw. Ball's caught, but he's not going to gain anything.
And he is.
Well, he could be close
He
to
got
a
it.
first down.
First down, Turpin.
So the Chains get to stepping. 7:05 left to go in the affair. Let's see, next week the Warriors, what do you go? Little Miami?
Who do you got next?
That ball.
He dropped that one
almost
as
caught.
well.
That's number 7 again there. George Buckenheimer.
What the one comes up with Little Miami next? Little Miami is up right now. They are at halftime Northern Miami is down 34-0 against Lebanon.
We heard last call for the concession stand.
And for Turpin Spartans, their next game will be against.
That ball is caught and hauled in. Good defense, but to the guy's
Turpin's
credit.
got. They have West Claremont next. West Claremont is currently on. It's playing Walnut Hills.
That first and goal pass, ball's incomplete for Turpin.
And West Claremont's up 28-7.
There's West Claremont again. 2nd and 7. There's the give. Number 15 with the carry, and he's looking for a place, but there's no place to go. That's Clark Helgeson.
Lost the yard.
3rd and 7, 4:52. This is where he'll try to hit George Mockenheimer, more than likely.
He's going for it.
Great drop. They've got him flushed
And he's
out.
sacked.
They got him sacked. And that's just
And it's fumbled.
And Winton Woods recovers that fumble. And they'll be going another way.
This night cannot get worse for Turpin.
Well, the coaches are just going to have to keep the hammer on these guys during practice this week, make sure that they don't get the idea that all they got to do is show up. Which I'm not saying they have. It looks like they're playing good, solid ball. So here's the Warriors on offense.
And it's a swapping quarterbacks. So Van Story's night is over.
Dalen Jarman is the new quarterback. He hands off. This guy's trying to get around right in, but the Turpin defense is there.
Thrown for a loss. On the tackle for Turpin, number 81, Mickey Amartello. Loss of 1 yard on the carry.
2nd and 11. Jarman in the pistol. Turns and gives. Inside run, but the Turpin defenders are saying not this time. 3:18 left.
On the stop for Turpin, number 44, Brady Gillespie.
Approaching the last 3 minutes.
Clock
Winton
under
Woods will be
3
going
minutes.
4-0, and Turpin will be going to 0-4.
Well, Winton Woods Warriors are playing this schedule like last year never happened. In a way, that's good. And the Turpin defenders are all over that play. It's going to be a loss on the play. And I'm looking down rows of bleachers here, Ben, and I'm seeing signs where Snoop, Martha, and Eddie Haskell are leaving the building.
Winton Woods will be punting for the first time in the second half.
And they need a little bit of practice there too, because this is in their shadow of their end zone. They got to get this executed, and the kick is
Nearly blocked.
nearly blocked, and it's caught, fair caught by Turpin at their Warrior 47-yard line. George Bockenheimer is doing everything for Turpin. Is he driving the bus home for us? Oh, he don't have a license open. Clock down to 1:14. There's the snap. Looking to throw this ball. He runs out of the pocket. This ball is incomplete. Clock under a minute now.
You got his helmet taken off.
Oh,
He got cooked.
Played for this wild stuff to happen.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be a little mark.
35 points.
Easy like Sunday morning right there. It's gonna be under review.
Well,
It's gonna be called for targeting. Possible ejection. He's probably having a concussion. We cooked him, bruv.
In the third quarter, Medford 34, Anderson.
Absolutely cooked him. I can see in that replay. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Completely, man. There's no need to do that. It ain't touching the game. He's ejected. He's out. He is ejected.
Barton's run up on this ball. From the Warriors, they don't want to let any late score.
And he has been tossed.
Clock moving. Back, straight drop, throws this ball down the far sideline.
And
this
it's
ball's
picked.
intercepted by the Warriors. That's number 34 on the interception.
And it's over. The game ends. Your Winton Woods Warriors 46, Turpin Spartans is 6.
So that's number 24, 34, excuse me. Darian Lumpkin on that interception, a 5'9", 140-pound junior DB. But that's going to do it here from Frederick Stadium on the campus of Winton Woods High School, where we have a final score of your Winton Woods Warriors 46 and the visiting Turpin Spartans 6. Waycross Community Media is proud to bring this game to you, and hopefully they will be back soon with more action. So for my partner, Ben Quackenbush, that'll do it. Ben, you have anything you want to add?
No, sir. They'll be dancing in the dance tonight here at Frederick Stadium. That's what I have to say.